ChatGPT Plus is free for college students through May. Here's the thing. You've got a lot to do between now and then. Studying for finals, writing papers, trying to keep your life on track, and ChatGPT can help with all of it. It can quiz you for your econ exam, make a study guide from your French notes, plan out your meals and study breaks. It can get really specific on how you like to learn. It can even help you come up with ways to stop procrastinating. So from now until summer break, take advantage of all the ways ChatGPT can make your life easier. Restrictions apply.
Parents of tweens, if you're familiar with far-off drop-offs...
Dad, stop, right here.
Or get DMs about what's for dinner, you may be experiencing tween milestones. For your son or daughter, these can start at age 9. HPV vaccination, a type of cancer prevention against certain HPV-related cancers, can start then too.
For most, HPV clears on its own. But for those who don't clear the virus, it can cause certain cancers later in life.
Embrace this phase. Help protect them in the next.
Ask their doctor today about HPV vaccination. Brought to you by Merck.
We off? 30 seconds of carefree bliss.
Oof, like wind in your hair carefree.
Oh, like using Clorox Disinfecting All-Purpose Cleaner in the home carefree.
Yes!
Like dog slobbing on the coffee table and cleaning it with Clorox Carefree.
He's on a roll now.
Spit toothpaste on the faucet.
You got it.
Peanut butter on the light switch.
Oh, spritz.
Spritz. Clorox, man. Clean feels good.
Okay, we're back.
Use as directed.
This episode is brought to you by Netflix. 3 couples, 4 vacations, a lot to unpack. Watch The 4 Seasons, a new series starring comedy favorites Tina Fey, Steve Carell, Will Forte, Coleman Domingo, and more in a hilarious and heartfelt love letter to long-term relationships. Based on the original Alan Alda film. Watch The 4 Seasons, May 1st, only on Netflix.
Lights, camera, innovation. Walt Disney Studios chose advanced 5G solutions from T-Mobile for Business to transform the movie-making process. Together, we kept a remote production hub in Hawaii in sync with a team in California to bring Lilo and Stitch to theaters this summer. This is picture-perfect collaboration. This is Walt Disney Studios with T-Mobile for Business. Take your business further at T-Mobile.com/now.
All right. The schedule has been released. We now know who and when and where the Eagles will be playing each of their matchups. Welcome to the Eagles Checkdown, the fastest under 10-minute Eagles podcast there is, covering news, notes, and opinions on your favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, right here on the Eagles Pinball Podcast Network. I'm your host, Phil Stiefel, and you can find me hosting Trending in the AM every single day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. on the STT Sports Network. Make sure you check out the YouTube page. I got it linked below, and subscribe. Greatly appreciate you tuning in. We talk all things trending in sports, not just Philadelphia, nationally, and all the sports are covered. But now, today, Thursday, the 15th, we are here to break down the initial Eagles schedule release. We already knew the Eagles were playing on Thursday Night Football against the Cowboys at home to kick off the season, but I'm going to ramble off the entire schedule for everybody, along with, afterwards, I'll give you some thoughts on it. And let me just, before I even ramble on about the schedule or rattle it off, it is a very difficult schedule in my opinion. So obviously home opener is week 1 Thursday Night Football against the Cowboys. Week 2, we travel to Kansas City. It's a 4:25 Sunday game. Then we come home week 3 to face the Rams, who we beat in the playoffs last year. Week 4, back on the road to face the dreaded Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What is this like? Every year we're playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers week 4 early in the season. It's going to be a tough one. Week 5, back home to face the Denver Broncos. Week 6, Thursday Night Football again. Going to the Meadowlands to face the New Jersey Giants. Then week 7 in Minnesota to face the Vikings. Week 8, back home to face the Giants. And week 9 is when our bye week is. Then week 10, coming out of the bye, Monday Night Football. So a little extended break there, an extra day off after the bye. We go to Green Bay to face the Packers. Come home to face then their rivals, the Lions, on Sunday Night Football. The second Eagles game of the year against the Cowboys is week 12. Then we got the Black Friday Bears game in Philadelphia. Monday Night Football in L.A. to face the Chargers. Home week 15 to face the Raiders. And then we close out the schedule on the road Saturday night against the Commanders. On the road to face the Bills week 17. And then the final game at home against the Commanders. Wow, that was a mouthful, rambling that on there for a full minute. So, what do we know about this Eagles schedule? First things first, the week 9 bye in the middle of the week. It's a great spot to be in the bye. I liked last year's fifth week bye. because of the new coordinators, and I know we have a new coordinator in Kevin Patullo, but he's been around the block with this team for a very long time. So I don't feel that we'll need that week 5 bye to help with the transition. That's the first thing. Week 9, perfect bye. First thing that sticks out about this schedule, the Eagles do not have a single back-to-back home game on this schedule. They have back-to-back road games, but not back-to-back home games. Terrible, terrible, terrible that they're going to do that. I know we got the 8 road games, or the 8 home games versus the 9 road games this year, but there's not one stretch of games where we're going back-to-back at home. I think that's kind of crazy. Also, twice on this schedule, we face division opponents in a 3-week span. Week 6 and 8 are the weeks we're going against the Giants. Week 16 and 18 against the Commanders. First off, that week 16, 17, and 18 stretch, on the road against the Commanders, on the road against the Bills, then back home against the Commanders again. That's just a killer end to the schedule, especially if the division's on the line. Having 2 out of the final 3 games against the Commanders going to be super tough. We're all going to know who the Eagles and Commanders are by that point, and we're going to have to wait all year long to find out who the king of the NFC East is there, and putting that Bills game in between those 2 games. It's going to be something right there. So that's something that really stands out to me. Week 4, like I said, again, against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is kind of crazy. I look at 3 different stretches. Obviously, I said the week 16 through 18 stretch being very difficult. Weeks 1 through 5, Cowboys, Chiefs, Rams, Buccaneers, Broncos. 3 home games, 2 road games there. That's a tough stretch. I know the Cowboys aren't going to be this juggernaut team, but Thursday Night Football, banner being raised, all the emotions of opening night after winning the Super Bowl. Follow that up with the Chiefs. Follow that up with the Rams. Follow that up with the Bucs. Follow that up with the Broncos. That is a dreaded stretch, in my opinion. The 2 easiest stretches are obviously week 6 through 8, because we got the Giants twice there, and then the Vikings. We don't know what the Vikings really are going to be, who even they're going to be their starting quarterback this year. So week 6 through 8, you start with 5 very tough games. And if you can come out 3-2 there, that would be great. Week 6 through 8, they should be able to win all 3 of those games, which then puts you at 6-2 going into the bye week. Then coming out of the bye, it's a little tough stretch there. Packers, Lions, Cowboys, Bears. But then starting week 12 there against the Cowboys, actually, the Packers, Lions are the tough one. Starting week 12 with the Cowboys, Bears, Chargers, Raiders. So week 12 through week 15, that's an easy stretch there as well. So week 6 through 8 and 12 through 15, they're your winning streaks. Week 1 through 5 and 16 through 18, that's where the juggernauts are going to come. Overall, I already see people out there predicting 11, 12, 13, 14 wins already for this Eagles team. And I love to be the energetic homer as well and hype it up. But this Eagles schedule did not do any favors for our team to repeat as NFC East champions. Now, we have to see who our opponents are playing the week before, the week after. We got to see when our opponents are on their bye weeks, etc. So there's a lot to dive into with the schedule still. Just so you know, I only do one record prediction, and it's the 3 or 4 days before the Eagles' first game. It'll be the Monday of week 1 when I will finally give my official record prediction for this team. But let me tell you something. This is a juggernaut of a schedule. This is an 11-win schedule for a Super Bowl champion team. This schedule did no favors to the Eagles. You got Black Friday. You got Saturday. You got multiple Thursday night football games. This schedule is going to be difficult. There are going to be a lot of highs, and there's going to be a lot of lows. You're going to have multiple games lost in a row. You're going to have multiple games won in a row. So you're going to have to strap in as an Eagles fan. This schedule is going to make the 2025 season a wild ride. But again, making the playoffs is the most important thing. Obviously, getting home field advantage, having home games at the link is great and all, but being healthy and in the playoffs is all that matters. And then we can defend our crown as Super Bowl champions as long as we get to the playoffs and get there healthy. But I think the Eagles were about a 10.5, 11.5 over-under on the win-loss record. Man, it's going to be hard for the Eagles to win much more than 11 games, maybe 12 at max. But I can't give a full final prediction until I dive deep into everybody's schedule and really see how it plays out. But that's your schedule for your Philadelphia Eagles for 2025. Let me know on Trending in the AM. Let me know on Twitter at Bearded Knowledge and Instagram at Bearded Knowledge what you think of this schedule, guys. Greatly appreciate any of your thoughts, and subscribe to the STT Sports Network YouTube page down below. This is the Eagles Checkdown, the Eagles Pinpool Podcast Network. Go Birds. Bubbles up.
Morning decisions. A creamy mocha frappuccino drink? A sweet vanilla? Maybe a smooth caramel or that white chocolate mocha. Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Start your day with bottled Starbucks Frappuccino drinks. Pick up a bottle near you wherever you buy your groceries.
Shopping is hard.
I can never find anything in my size.
I don't even know my size.
I buy my clothes the same place I buy my groceries.
There's a better way. Make it easy with Stitch Fix. Just share your size, style, budget, and done. Your personal stylist sends pieces picked just for you.
That was easy.
Stitch Fix. Online personal styling for everyone. Free shipping and returns. No subscription required. Get started today at stitchfix.com.
Halliday presents, in the red corner, the undisputed, undefeated Weed Whacker Guy. Champion of hurling grass and pollen everywhere. And in the blue corner, the challenger, extra strength Halliday. Eye drops that work all day to prevent the release of histamines that cause itchy allergy eyes. And the winner by knockout is Halliday. Halliday, bring it on.
This episode is brought to you by Factor. Optimize your nutrition this year with Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal service. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved, ready to eat in just 2 minutes. Choose from 40 weekly options across 8 dietary preferences like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Eat smarter at factormeals.com/listen50 and use code listen50 for 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. Factormeals.com/listen50, code listen50. T's and C's apply.
Oh my God, it's the coolest thing ever. Hey guys, have you heard of Goldbelly? Well, check this out. It's this amazing site where they ship the most iconic, famous foods from restaurants across the country, anywhere nationwide. I've never found a more perfect gift than food. They ship Chicago deep dish pizza, New York bagels, Maine lobster rolls, and even Ina Garten's famous cakes. Seriously. So if you're looking for a gift for the food lover in your life, head to goldbelly.com and get 20% off your first order with promo code GIFT.